Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, test. Okay. Let's see. So we got that. Right. All right. So right now, on the scanner, these are the four that I'm seeing. Let me make sure I got the right. That's right. Nope, that's not right. Okay, that looks right. All right. So this morning I'm seeing a couple. I see four up here. RAYA, um, LCFY, GVH, and we will look into these and see what's going on. And then IVF just popped up there. All right, so we got a little bit of like reverse stock news this morning. It's looking like the wave that's coming in this morning. It's a new wave. Let's go and trade. Let's go to our. So IVF is the only one that has an SEC filing from yesterday. All these other ones don't have any kind of catalyst. GVH, let's see, volume of 2 million, 3 million. Let's look at these floats. And I would actually like to see notes right here. Okay. So now it should capture all I want to see. To the left. Okay. Actually. All right. So floats on these, Raya and all that stuff. Share float. Let's go right over here. RAYA has a float of 36 million. LCFY has under a million in the float. GVH 3.5 million. IVF 2.14 million. Okay. As far as the RVOL, Raya has 22, but it's only 19 cents. The only reason its ATR is meeting the criteria is because it did a reverse stock split, so I'm not too impressed with that. But GVH and IVF, um, wondering what they're gonna pop out with. So let's go ahead and look into some of these. Raya had news. Last time it had news was November 20th, 2023. Yeah, and then April, so they did some kind of file release on April 23rd, 2025. So no recent news on that one. LCFY. See, it's got SEC filing July 3rd, press release July, looks like July 10th. Yeah. So let's go look into this. Locify, a recognized innovator in location based digital marketing, as its newest partner in the Asian Pacific. Under the partnership agreement, Locify will resell Experience.com's advanced review management platform. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Looking like it's a 20% struggler too. Let's go to GVH. Waste too much time on that. GVH, let's see, Global Brands Holding. They did a 1-for-200 reverse stock split. An emerging e-commerce logistics provider today announced that it intend. Well, this says today, but it's not actually today. Effect 1-for-200 reverse stock split of the company's ordinary shares. The company anticipates that the ordinary shares will begin trading on the NASDAQ market on a post reverse stock split basis upon the opening of the market on July 21st. So that was yesterday. a majority of the shareholders of the company approved the reverse stock split at an extraordinary general meeting of shareholders held on April 28th, 2025. Okay, so on the effective date, the reverse stock split will reduce the number of outstanding shares of the company from approximately 253 million to approximately 1.27 million. So that's making it a really low float. Notwithstanding the reconciliation of fractional shares, and will affect all outstanding ordinary shares. Every 200 outstanding ordinary shares will be converted into one new ordinary share. Okay, but let's see over here on the volume, what's going on here. They're all sitting around 3 million. Some of them are barely holding up 20%. But IVF taking the lead on the day. Let's go look at IVF. IVF, another reverse stock split, 1 for 3 on July 17th. Let's see if it has any SEC filings. SEC filing on the 21st here. Let's see if they have any offerings going on. Fiscal year in vivo fertility. When the reverse stock split became effective, every 3 shares of common stock, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's keep looking. This document isn't super long, so we may be able to find what we want fairly quickly. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so it's looking like that's where everybody's aiming right now, IVF. Okay. Let's jump over here to the charts and the daily chart and look through these as well. Daily chart, man, these charts. Oof. All right, so let's just start with the top. RAYA. That's super cheap, 16 cents. I know I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that. This one's not looking good on the daily chart at all. So I just don't see this one just being a blaze of fire. Let's go to IVF. Daily chart has some frequent pops and drops, some pretty big pops and drops actually. This one, IVF went up to 124 and came 124. Okay, so we're gonna have to check how many reverse splits that they've actually done. It closed yesterday at 255 and is now at 457 up here for IVF. Let's go to it. Let me see. Pre-market high was 497, so right up around a little bit over this 497. Not really seeing any super obvious things, but that's cool. All right, let's go and look at GVH. GVH looks like it fell off a cliff. Got down here to $7, and yeah, I don't know about this one. We got some funny looking ones. Let me go look at the reverse splits. How many reverse splits these have actually done? Because we saw a reverse split king yesterday. Moving, I forgot what stock that was, but we saw one yesterday. RAYA. How many reverse splits? How many reverse splits has this done? We'll start with Raya. How many reverse splits has Raya done? Oh, come on, internet. Okay, Raya has done no splits. Currently on record. but they've done 11 forward splits, but they're only 19 cents, so I'm not impressed. All right, IVF is the next one. IVF. IVF has done 2 reverse stock splits, one on March 18th, 2025, and one on July 21st, 2025. I wonder why they did 2 of them in the same year. Oh, okay. They filed March 18th, 2025, and effective at 12:01. Every 12 old shares were exchanged for 1 new share. After the split, the company began trading under the ticker IVF, previously NIA. And then on July 17th, effective 12:01, on July 21st, every 3 existing shares became 1 new share. Okay, so 2 reverse splits in the same year. Okay, so let me add that out here, and we'll see what other notes we can take out here too. So reverse splits seem to be the new wave. Splits, people are getting excited about that. I don't know why, but that is what it is. We had 2 reverse splits in 2025. Two reverse splits in 2025. Okay. Let's go on to LCFY. Do you have LCFY? LCFY, it looks like they had on December 8th, 2022, they executed a 1-for-20 reverse stock split, meaning shareholders received 1 new share for every 20. All right, LCFY. Reverse stock split. In 2022. Okay. All right, and then the last one, GVH. Come on. All right, GBH on July 21st, it executed that 1 for 200. Okay, so got that. All right, so let's do some more research and see where these things are actually from. Raya, RAYA. Let me see what I got here. All right, DUAC. Where is this? This looks like People's Republic of China on looks like a Chinese stock on RAYA. Go ahead and notate that. So let me zoom over here to my notes. And oh, it already disappeared. Okay, so everybody is aware. IVF, next one. And Invo Fertility out of Sarasota, Florida. This one healthcare services company focuses on fertility marketplace that provides assisted reproductive technology care to patients. It provides through fertility clinic services. Okay. They also have a monotherapy trial for the treatment of hepatocellular sarcoma, so liver cell cancer, and AI optimized bifunctional antibody. Okay, so the company was formerly known as Naya. Okay. All right. Fertility company. What else? What's the last one? LCFY. Actually, let me take notes on that. This is, well, I already know it's a fertility company. Anything else that stands out, the liver cancer and AI. AI optimize antibody. So not really AI, it's just AI optimized. That's just, they just slipped that in there. Liver cancer, and it did a reverse stock split as well. Yeah, I typed that in the wrong one. I did. Nope, I'm not typing in the wrong one. Okay, so it's just not, oh, they got a little issue. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll report that. Got a little note-taking issue there. Okay, I know I'm not stupid. I know I'm hitting the right button. All right, let's take the notes over here on the regular chart then. IVF. Liver cancer. Out of 2007, Florida. 2007, Sarasota, Florida. Okay, LCF. Okay, Localfi Limited develops online marketing, publishing content, search engines, optimized web pages, publishing SEO, enhanced listing. The company offers article accelerator. Okay, so let's go. Marketing company. Okay, and then GBH. Something else just popped up. GBH just popped back on. Okay. So not seeing any 100% movers up here that are moving above above that ATR of 30 cents. GBH is the last one we're looking at. Let's see, Global Van Holdings, together with its subsidiaries, provides integrated cross logistics services and air freight forwarding services in Hong Kong. So that's their main service, Hong Kong, so China. Company services include parcel consolidation, air freight forwarding, customs clearance, on carriage parcels, and all that. Company was founded in 2016 and is based in Perth, Australia, but their main services are in China. So we'll see about that. Let's take that note. They're on GVH. And all of these got some type of reverse splits on them. Reverse split. Okay, so this is going to be main services provided in Hong Kong. And it's out. It's based out of Perth, Australia. Did I spell that right? Australia. I think I put an extra I in there somewhere. All right. So all of those notes are taken. Looking around the market, we got our eyes open and all that good stuff. Okay. Let's go flip back through. Raya barely holding up 20%. IVF little came up here to a pre-market high of 553, but no real obvious things on the charts here. I'm gonna have to go back over here to the daily chart and look. Let's see. LCFY hit a pre-market high of 1016 and walked this way down. IVF getting kind of cooked down here towards the bottom. Two reverse stock splits just in this year alone. So definitely some dilution has been going on this one. Yeah, I don't know if reverse stock splits. I mean, that seems to be the theme right now, but I don't really love reverse stock split trading, especially when it's like a bunch of them up. It's like, okay, anybody got actual news? All right, so let's jump over here and see what's on the front page of Yahoo Finance, see what everybody else is seeing. And we'll jump into Benzinga News. Front page, GM profit sinks as Trump tariffs take a $1 billion bite. Chances of India-US trade deal are dimming. Trump media's stock test the buy Bitcoin strategy. Okay. Investment calls for a review of Fed and deeper reforms of big bank roles. Coca-Cola beats Q2 revenue thanks to steady soda demand. NVIDIA chip challenger Furioso AI lands its first major customer. Gold slips as investors weigh trade progress and tariff threats. Right. Tesla's easy money for regulatory credits set to dry up amid weakening sales. RTX cuts 2025 profit forecast as tariff costs weigh. Windfall for multinational U.S. firms. Let's see what just popped up. IPDN popped up there very briefly. Go look at what that is. IPDN does not look like it has any catalysts. Oh, IPDN. Let me see. What is IPDN? I think we've seen this one before too. Yeah, last catalyst was on Friday, June 11th, or that was SEC file. Last press release was released on June 30th. So not a whole lot out there for that. I have to wait for some catalyst to drop. Only up 20. So we're getting these 20% movers. Nothing really moving over 100% yet. And nothing even really feeding in that heavy volume. These are still sitting at 1 million, 3 million, 10 million. So a little bit lighter stocks on today. Let's go look at the daily chart for IPDN. IPDN daily chart. It opened, it closed at 257. yesterday afternoon, came up here to a pre-market high of 449. So pretty much 450 right here. But headed back down kind of harshly. On that one. No catalyst though. Only a million shares traded. So right now with this competition, IVF on the board, it's really gonna have to take a fall for any of these 20% movers to try to do anything real. So I'm just gonna watch IVF for a failure. Still sitting around 80%. It's the closest thing to 100% we got on the day. IVF. So it came down here, bottomed out around a 357. And today's theme seems to be, and let me go and check the reverse splits for IPDN too, because today's theme just has been reverse splits. IPDN. Okay, so they have performed 3 reverse splits on IPDN, one in 2016, one in 2023, and one this year in March, on March 13th, 2025. So 3 reverse splits on this one. Definitely has been trying to stay alive by any means necessary. So we go to IPDN and put that note out there. This one is a reverse split king 2. Let's see where this one is actually from. Whoa. I didn't want to copy off that. Reverse split. Okay. Where is IPDN from? IPDN Professional Diversity Network. Oh, that's why. Professional Diversity Network. Let's see, we got Professional Diversity Network out of Chicago, Illinois, 2023. Trading since 2020 or 2003, not 2023. 2003, and it headquartered in Chicago, Illinois. So every last one of these has some pretty major reverse splits on them. And now IVF falling under 60 something percent. IPDN facing a little weight down here around $3, only 1 million shares, and it's got a lot of companies. It's got 5 things over the top of it, so wait on that. We had already looked at the floats, but let's just do a little recap. So IVF has 2.14, LCFY under a million, GVH 3.5. So all of these are low floats, but they're just, you know, reverse split type movements with no news on today. LCFY and IPDN going on under 20%. We only got two left that are over 20%, GVH and IBF, but that's coming on down as well. The GVH just running out of steam when it comes to volume for sure. ATRs from yesterday. IBF had a 32-cent ATR yesterday. LCFY had 88 cents. GVH had, because of it did that reverse stock split, its ATR jumped up to 16.36. That's probably gonna have to recalculate because that is a huge ATR. $16 in a day. It's not looking like you can move that. IPDN back under 15%. Looking like it's about to break down this ATR high. Yeah, waiting for something to come up that's maybe a little bit better than reverse splits. So look at this 15 minutes. 5:15. Let's look what the overall market is doing. It's a little red today. Hit a high yesterday, absolutely ripped towards 23,424. Has been walking down under the 15-minute ATR, so we'll just have to see where that ends up going. Oil at 65.30 now. Continue to bottle its way down. The price of oil coming on down. New one with news on today. XAIR just popped in. Let's see what this is, man. What's going on over here? It's got news on today. Okay, awarded therapeutic gases agreement with Premier Inc. So gases agreement. Okay, let's jump to the 15-minute. Premier gases agreement. All right. Let's see. And it's got catalysts on the day. Okay. Let's see what this one's playing about. Down here at $4. All right. Premier Gases agreement, huh? 21%. I'm gonna, if I can buy some, get me in there. Around 4. We will see where this one wants to go around this ATR high. Jumping on this one. First one without a reverse stock split. All right. So we got some nice little shares in there. We're gonna let that play around for us. I can't even see my screen. Get off my screen, bro. All right, so right around 390, 390-ish, I got that. Bottom of 330 down here. We'll see how this thing plays out on X Air if it wants to continue to play around. X Air, let's play with you. Let's play with you, buddy. See if you can make your way back up over 4. I'm in 215 shares right now, letting it play around this ATR high. Let's see if buyers want to get active on it. Just looking for a reclaim of 375 at this point. 390 in there. Just needs to start holding at 375. I'm at 390 right now. $225 in. Okay, coming back up. So 389. Look for it to just hold this ATR high here. If it can. So high of this one was 389. See if we can start to bounce around this ATR high 375. Giving it some play in here. $375. Can we see it? Retest these highs up here. Open up a new candle right there. Can we get buying off this 375? Come down a little bit. That's cool. Add some down here. right back toward that really the 330 daily level. So adding down here 388s, getting a nice little quantity around 350. For it to start to ramp back up over this 351. Definitely got the lows for sure. What it's looking like. Let's let this candle close. $350s, we'll see if that starts holding. So it has highs all the way back up here to 448s. We got 275 in there, 384. See what it wants to do back up to that ATR high. Very tight range little one. $350. What you want to do at that 350? I bought both lows, added in and all that good stuff. So $299 in. Looking for a retest of this 375 level at some point today. $300 shares in there at 8 or 382. And I'm gonna let this one play and see if it can work its way up. $100 will be up there at the 415. Look out here on the daily chart here. Daily chart, we had a high of 378 up there. That's where that ATR high was. And then we had another level at 433. So we got a few levels to watch. 481, 428. Then above that, nothing really. But we'll see what happens up to that 428-ish level. $350s. Just kind of getting some slow trading around the 350. But looking for it to re-engage this 375 at some point. At this point, we're looking for a break of 358. Throwing some orders out there on the bid. I may look to take like 350. See if we can fill me on the bids. Average price is 380. Let's see it start getting over this 350-ish level back up to that 379. $335s. Get that price per share down before the set a few thousand. I don't know. I'm just 315 is, all it needs to do is move over this 380. I think I'm gonna be pretty good. And just looking forward to grind up a little bit here. 340s. Let's see if it'll do a double bottom down here, 337. Nah, not a rescue mission yet. Going to wick down there, back over this level, 340, 344. See what we got. See if we get some buyers in here coming back towards 350. All right. Throw some shares out there on the bid. 341s. Throwing them out there if they feel me on the bid. Getting filled on the bid. Looking for it to re-attack this 350 level. Filling me out there, looking for that break back over for this little mini, I guess it would be a mini gap fill right here. Back over 344. Open up higher. Can we re-attack this 344 level? Don't have some more on the bids. Right under 340s. Throwing out some more if I can get some on the bid. Come on, feel me. It may not feel me here. Okay, feel me a little bit. Enter a little bit more down here, looking for it to recross this little gap over to the 347 there. So right now, sitting at around 375 for my average price. All right, so I got 350 in there. We'll see what it wants to do back up towards the top side. And all it needs to do is basically cross the 375 and I'll be golden. Anyway, I think that's all that I'm going to do on that one as far as adding and going on. Did have the catalyst on the day, so we'll see what that wants to do. Does it want to run up a bag today? Oh boy, Sarah. Coming back down to this 333 level. Looking for an attack back upwards. All right, there's a little buying off of that level. 335. The top side of this is 340s. So back over 350. Go ahead and add into this one. Break over 340s. It's gonna be looking pretty good. Only 25 cents to cover. Oh, and it has a, can't see it yet. See if we can start tidal waving up. 360 in there right now. Looking for it to get back over 350s. Average price 375. Wow, gapped up a little bit there. Okay, well, we'll see where this goes. $100 right now is over the 4, so we shall see where what it wants to do here. So jumping up to this high point of the 356, and we'll just see if it starts to hold this 330s, $3 level. So at this point, break of 356 will be the starting point of some upward movement if it can do it. 340s. So we got a little bottom down here, 332s. Really want to see any kind of break towards that 350. Start challenging that 350 is really what I want to see. Three, 4.2s. Okay. Right before that 350, if we can get it. Throwing some out on the bid. And not get filled on the bid at all. All right. Got a couple fields right there, 2 fields. Got my toes crossed for the 8 a.m. liquidity push for you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Open up a little higher there, but go ahead and cancel those orders I got out there. All right, so starting to trade a little bit higher. Can I get filled on the bid again down here? I cannot. It is running from my orders. Okay, got some fills there, but it ran back up. Okay. Average price is at the 74 now. Okay, fill me right there at 380. See if I can get another fill under the 50 real quick. Real quick before you go. Real quick. Don't go yet. Real quick. Right at the 50. Got 20 shares at the 50 if it wants to fill me some. Okay, fill me a couple right there. So I got 400 shares. Let's see if it can hold up that 350. Start trading around that 350. All right. So we'll see where this wants to go. We had this bottom here, but we don't know if this is the bottom. We just need to see more volume come in here. 350. $100 is right up here at that 398, almost $4 target. And we start to spot any type of trend here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Hit this little level. So this is the top side here of that 355. Do they want to trade up? 350 is starting to get hit. So only 25 cents away from where I want to be. But I'm okay if it trades flat around here for a little bit. Maybe not a trend. Okay, gotta do some reval. But testing this top side, want to see it break this 357. $350s sitting on the 350s right now, but just I see 351s. Can we start seeing 360s? Some a little bit of building power. Everything that's on the scan right now does not have catalyst. This one had catalyst. It was pretty much the first one I saw with catalyst. I was like, oh, it's dipping down here. Let's see if it can play back up towards ATR highs. 354s. I don't know if it's going to be able to break 350, 360 level though. It's the big testing area right now. Hutu jumping up there. HTOO just popped up with catalyst. Let's see what the news is over here. Solutions announces a non-binding term sheet strategic partnership commitment for hydrogen infrastructure in Dublin, Ireland. Dublin, Ireland. I said Dublin. Dublin. HTOO. Let's go see what this is. What this chart's looking like. We'll let this we'll let this other one play here. Dublin up 144% with 1 million shares traded on a fusion analysis, boom, 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 strategic partnership. Okay. Corporate, let's see. Forward-looking statements, blah, blah, blah. Let me spread this out a little bit. Dublin, Ireland. Partnership 3. So partner would commit up to 3 million. Okay, so that's some bright hydrogen. Looking for keywords. Let's do this. Let's go to oops. Let's go to and let's go to let's go get offering. Let's see. Offering. June 30th on an offering there. What is this news? Table of contents. So do they have an offering out here or no? They're going down like they got an offering. Hutu getting tore out the frame. XR has 3 million, so kind of like in a little bit of a accumulation phase, but I don't know what this is, to be honest. Let me jump back to the 15-minute on XR. Popped up here to $5. Has that previous bottom down here, 333s. I was looking for it to get back up to 379s, but that it's just got to get fed some more volume is the issue. right now. But it keeps showing the 350s like it wants to go. But I'm not sure. Over this level here of the 354 seems to be kind of like a hard stop for it. Can we visualize any other trend lines here? I don't know. Start to kind of hold something. 352s. Got 400 shares on this thing, so you know, dollar move from here up to 472 would be nice. Got a top side all the way up here on the this is 1 minute, so 15-minute over 356. Start to just make your way over that, you'll be looking quite nice. Starting to form some type of little wedge here, so we'll see what it wants to do, if it can start to really heat up, but continues to find that resistance at 350. Back over to H2 or H2, whatever it's called. Combination agreement does have some range though. It's the only thing about it. And it may get more attention because of that range for now. So the bottom here is 914. It keeps falling though. Let's see where it falls to. Wow. Fall with a little bit of a bounce back up. Let's see if it end up breaking down a bottom 932. Making those lower highs down here, or lower lows down here. Flattening out in this area, 964. Well, look flat, but it keeps getting cooked. Keeps on getting cooked. Looking for some people to come and participate in XR, man, over this 450. It's come up here 1, 2, 3 times. Still hasn't broken up and out of there. There's a little pump out. Could add some before it breaks the 350s. Throw some shares out there. Looking for that 350 just on the bid. In those fields there. 350s again getting tested in this flatness. It's picked up about maybe 20 more shares or so. Looking for the break of this little wall here, 350 level. Can I get filled one more share maybe? Under 350. Okay, got filled that one. It's got 420 in there. And we got the bottom 332s here. See if it starts to trend upwards. Average price 371 now. Really just not a super clear picture, but that 350 continues to get tested. A little bit of a crackdown, may need to do some more consolidating. Whoops. Yeah, we'll see. IVF coming on down. We looked at this one earlier, but yeah, most of these just have reverse split news. And then XR and Hutu were the first ones that came out and were, you know, moderately okay. This one closed at 428 yesterday, and it is now up to 10 bucks. So up here around this 1060 level right here. It went up to a high of 14 all the way up here. I don't know if it's going to return there, but yeah, it is doing its little thing a little bit. Getting that volume for sure. He's getting slapped around this $10 level. Point of control right there at the 10. XR back up to the 350s. Point of control down, or well, it was down there. Okay, another time to try 350 here. See if I can pick up some more on the bid. Can I get some more on the bid? I really would like to be at 350 though. Let me put my buy orders out here on 350. Pick up some more. I'll pick up 10 more shares if it'll fill me. It may not. Okay, 357. So over 371 is where I'll be good. And then $100 level is right there at the green. Jumping up there a little bit. So let's see if we can see any type of trend here. Small little trend maybe. If it can hold up. But I don't know. It's up to 360, but not really. We'll have to see, you know, if people really are interested in pushing this thing anywhere. Hit a high of 366. Just gonna let it consolidate here. 330s, bottom down there. Slow little grinder. I'm gonna let it play. Look up here to Hutu. Did a little pullback. Wait for Hutu to fail. Hutu climbing the ladder though, in volume. Looking for XR to break over that 10% mark. Start to really get some, it's got plenty of accumulation, point of control down here that is trading above 356. So Only what, 10 cents away from me being nice and green. A little bit lower high there under the 366, so may need to come back and test the trend or either this 333 level. Hutu continues to put the brakes on up there. Get a little break. Yeah, if it does boom up, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy for sure. Just needs to start holding those 360s. Get away from my risk. This red line is a risk, which is 72 bucks there. So as long as it starts to get over this risk of, and start holding over 355, you know, all I'm risking is 70 bucks. And then to the upside, just looking for it to, you know, get some dynamite behind it a little bit. Be kind of nice. Hutu just pretty much gave back everything on that little news that it had. And XR might not even move until the open, so I don't even know what's going to happen. I think I'm just going to let it play with this low entry and look for it to play back towards that 375. Look at the 5 minute. So the 5 minute is kind of wishy-washy. The point of control up there at what, 362. Let's look at the 15-minute point of control. 15-minute point of control. Another little flat top right at the body of this candle, 357. So definitely some shorts around that 350-ish mark. Jump back over to Hutu. Hutu starting to move kind of crazy here. May get over 11 here. Keeps kind of looking like it's getting swatted. I don't know. This is a lower high again. So high up here was 1135. This high is 1099. Just keeps getting a little swatting in there. I just got filled on something. What just happened? Let's see. So I got filled again under this 350. And this one, we're just going to have to see if this thing can hold up. Bottom 332s right now. Very long consolidation in here. You know, this definitely isn't looking like the pattern where it's walking down. It's just long consolidation under the 350s. Gonna have to let it play, man. Let it play. It's the beginning of the day. All it needs to do is cross this 379. And we are golden. Ooh. All right, who two? Who two headed down again? Hmm. Just not in love with any of these other ones that are moving on today. Just don't really see it. Xair again in this level, forming this little level here off this 343. Hold up, big boy. 350s. Hold up, big boy. Let me get some of that. 350s again. Throwing some out on the bid. See if I can get filled. Keeps on testing that 350 heavy. May not let me get any more down here either. All right. 436. Average price is 370 now. Pick up some more on the bid. Three shares on the bid, not getting filled yet. All right, so again, let's see what we're looking at. So we got this low, higher low there. Will it get any excitement off of that? Can it dip a little bit and fill those 2 shares for me? 3 shares for me. Possibly. Maybe not. Trying to get 350 buys. So point of control back up here again. So we tested once, twice, 3, 4, so many times down here for this 350 break. And it just does not want to give me what I want. Oh, there we go. Got to fill those 3 shares. Continues to hold at 350. All right, who to back up to, like I said, 11 bucks. A lot of people on this one in pre-market. It's got slapped from this level a couple of times. So let's see, but it may continue up. A lot of buyers are on it. 5 million shares traded on it. But I know they're trading scared though, the way this thing's moving and that catalyst that was on it. Let me jump back over here, see what's going on over here. Okay. So another little hold of 350. Just waiting. Super flat, making these higher lows. All I want to see is a break over 350. And I'll be 20 cents away from profit. And the 420, I mean, if we can make it back up here to the 428s, boy, that's going to be a nice move up. But who to right now is slicing and dicing everybody, so hopefully it doesn't kill everybody's confidence. Yep. Okay, coming back down, lower highs here. So may invalidate this downtrend here. But it is what it is. Need to start seeing it make those higher back over 350s. So this is a slow pusher. Okay, so it's really just wicking, throwing off. Look at how it's moving. And then the first smooth move right there from 1176 up here to 1290s. Let's see if it gets punched in the mouth again. CFY. So that, it looks like a hangman, but I don't know. It should make it go down, but with the way this thing's moving, it could be flipping sides. Could be right back over this 1267 because it doesn't look like it's following any type of rules. Could flip right back over. Let's see. Powell gonna be speaking shortly. Okay. Who two still around here clapping up? Powell gonna be speaking shortly. All right. Oh yeah, that's did I not? I thought I looked at that. Maybe I didn't show y'all this. So over here on the 22nd, this is what he's referring to. We have Jerome Powell opening remarks at Integrated Review of Capital Framework for Large Banks Conference, and then we have Vice Chair for Supervision Mitchell W. or Michelle W. Bowman at the Integrated Review of the Capital Framework or whatnot. Okay, so two of those speakers at the same conference there. You know, a lot of times it just seems like, you know, we get, it's like you look at it, it's like, is this going to really affect the market today? Because most of the times it's like, nah, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm enjoying my summer for sure. I've been chilling, been getting, man, this summer has been pretty, pretty busy to be honest. With new clients coming on and all that stuff, because I'm still working, I ain't in school or nothing. So, um, new clients coming on. I see another one popping up, PLRZ with news on today. Let's see what this news is. Report successful intranasal delivery allergy block study. This is Israeli. I'm not touching Israeli stocks. I'm cool on a PLRZ if you are interested in that. But it's got 1 million shares traded. Just popped up. It's got some kind of nasal passage, whatever. I'm good on that. But yeah, summer's been going good. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break in a couple weeks, but it won't be that crazy. We'll see. We shall see what I want to do. H2. This is a chop factory if I've ever seen one. I guess the biggest issue is nothing else really came up with news that was like, oh yeah, let's get into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of left me hanging on a day. Let me go back and check on XR down here. Again, just flat. Just flat. But it did form a higher level though. So we got 332s that held right here at the bottom. Then we got this little level that keeps holding 342s. But no upward motion yet. At least it's not really walking down like hard walking down. This needs to make a new high over 350. And then the daily charts. This is the other thing I was looking at. So Raya, daily chart. Looks like it fell off a cliff. IVF. This one I just didn't like because of all the reverse splits and it really, just the reverse split news. H2. So it's up here at like 10 bucks up here just chopping around. Looking at his daily chart. I mean, yeah, it does some pops and stuff, but today it's just been a masterful display of cutting shorts and longs. This one, LCFY, daily chart, just horrendous. GVH, this is like jumping off a cliff, landing on your face, jumping off a cliff again, landing on your face, jumping off a cliff, and then being like, you know what? I'm just gonna free fall. No, I'm not gonna pull the parachute or anything. I'm just gonna free fall. That's what GBH is doing. And then we got, back over here to our boy XR. Keeps on playing up here. Let's tapping that 350 once again. Wonder, can I get some buys under 350? Can I? Can you feel me? Got 5 shares down there for you. You want to get them? You want to get them before you get over 350? Oh man, thing just shot up. Okay. Well, it does not look like it wanted to fill me at 350. My orders are still out there at 351 if it wants to come and help me out. But right now it is right on my risk level, which is $72. And threw a wick up there to 360. So starting to hold up. It's got these lower highs. It tested down here 1, 2, 3 times. And now let's see what it wants to do during the day if it get back up to 4. Which would be beautiful. Point of control right there to 356 though. Why do these shares look like they're at the 351? I don't want that. I want 349 or better. Is it put my, there it is. Okay, 5 shares out there. All right. Show me what you got, big boy. That should feel, maybe not, didn't feel me. A lot of gaps being created here. I hope it doesn't have to fill all these gaps down to 47 and all that. And it did. All right, gave me those shares. So 350 just being a freaking beast down here. Oh, back up to 352 looks like. Let's see, 352 on the 353 on the ask. Can it bounce back up? Why is it sitting at 48 and everybody is above this? Can I get fields down here? 48? Nope. 48? Nope. Trying to get that bid order. Cannot get it. All right. It is what it is. All right, opened up at 351. So definitely got a couple bottoms. We want to just continue to see these bottoms build out. Average price right now is still 370. So is what it is right there. Okay, can I get anything under 350s? Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't push it. H2 back under 11. Kind of big fall back under. It's just been wearing people out. Okay, so it popped back up there, 352s. I'll take a share down there at 350, 349. You'll give it to me. 349. This is some very slow accumulation, but this is the only one that I saw with the catalyst that I was like, this might be able to retest. This might be able to test highs up there. Open up a little bit higher. Can it feel this little gap level back over the 354s? Come on, baby. Give me that blast off. You've been here flat forever. We know your point of control is at 356. So if you start breaking over there strong, we know that people have accumulated and they're ready to make a move. Actually, let me go and do some more reading on this on XR to see if there's any gasoline that I haven't seen yet. Because I feel like I may have missed something. So let me just look back at this real quick. Okay, so we got Beyond Air awarded the therapeutic gases, whatever. Okay. Improve lives of patients has been awarded a national group purchasing agreement for therapeutic gases with Premier Inc. Effective July 15th. The new agreement allows Premier members at their discretion to take advantage of special pricing and all of that good stuff. We're proud to be been awarded this agreement with Premier, blah, 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 expanding our long fit pH system. Long fit pH platform uses patented ionizer technology. All right. Let's see, man. I'm just giving it a chance. It's, risking, well, if it continues to go up, I'll only be risking 70 bucks on this trade. Oh, looks like it is moving back up there a little bit. And get some more fills on the bid before you make your final decision, please. Please. Oh, I said I want it under 50. I'm tripping. Under 50. 49. I put 5 shares down there. But again, we're testing this 350 level, 356. Right at that point of control. Okay, that's just H2 playing around. H2 back up to 12 bucks. This is a grindy stock, man. That is a grindy stock. Make a little move, give it back. Make a little move, give it back. So it's about to reach 10 million shares traded on the 15 or on the 5 minute. Let's look at what it's looking like. It's just been grinding up these topping and bottoming tail wicks. 15 minutes. 15-minute. First looking like it's going to be a red candle. First one. Jumped up here and just continue to throw these wicks. And as it continues to break these patterns, I mean, it's just unpredictable. But got a top side up here, 1288. Continues to find resistance on each side. Let's jump back through the rest of them. So Raya, whoops, got to zoom back some. IVF continue to go down. Hutu, that's the one we just looked at. LCFY. Yeah, a whole bunch of just back and forth nonsense. Back and forth nonsense, man. Wait on this pop. And again, on the 15-minute, you can see it's getting back over those highs. Yeah, this is one that you just have to get in and just be like, man, let the Lord take the wheel. Because the amount of chop that we've seen on this, it's trading like a high float, actually. Trading like, let's see what's the float on that. It's under 1 million in the float, but it's trading like a large cap or something, mid cap during pre-market. Oh, it is. Oh my gosh, it's 7:48. I gotta get out of here. This is not a regular day. I gotta leave. I'm gonna update you guys on where XR goes for me. If it wants to get back up to $4, great. But yeah, I gotta get out of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I literally, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I checked the time. Because this is Tuesday, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Yes, this is. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna update you guys in the Discord as to where things go or whatever, and we will see from there. Like I said, let's flip back over here and look at it one more time before I jump. So basically, what I'm looking for is it to hold this 350 level, get a pop, up towards this ATR high, and that may become some type of resistance right there. Right now it's at 151 or not 358. And so all I'm looking for is it to walk up the map. Just walk up. It can walk up slow or fast. We've seen a choppy market. So I'm thinking if this thing can get stirred up to the upside, people will come up and hold it up here for a little bit. But I'm about to take a drive, and I'm not going to throw any orders out. I might arrive at the open. But I'm just going to see where it goes. If it wants to get back up there, my $100 mark to make $100 would be up here to 393. And then above that, if it wants to keep going, great. But I'm looking to put my hard stop there. Just take $100. If it wants to keep going, great. But yeah, that's the trade for right now. I got a 445 shares, but I got to get out of here. I'm down $60 right now, and it is above my risk level right here on the red. That's $72 at the 354s, which I want to get my stop up to, but I got to go. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.